I'm with Joshua Peters. Joshua, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Well, I'm a studio artist. I paint large format portraits, and a few years ago I started painting on sneakers. And
Cool.
so now I have a burgeoning sneaker business, and I make one-off, one-of-a-kind custom sneakers for all manner of client, all manner of person, and a lot of them are like comic themed because I grew up reading comic books, and like there's a Dexter shoe here, like Dexter the series on Showtime.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of those type of items, really one-off specialty. No one else will have them. Just for that really like blow your friends out the water with collectible.
Where did you get your inspiration to start doing this?
You know, I always had to buy just one pair of shoes growing up, and so I have a real bad sneaker habit myself.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
I can wear Nike for a solid month without re-wearing, and I have an Adidas collection, a collection of Reeboks, and so on and so forth. I have a real problem. So all this was to do was to pay for my habit. So I had a sneaker habit I had to pay for, so I had to find a way to take these sneakers and sort of bend it into a way to make money. And since I've collected sneakers so long, I think I have a little bit of I have excessive sneaker swagger, and maybe a little more than an average sense of what could be cool together in combinations people wouldn't try, and just to make it more, exclusive. So yeah, that's kind of why we do that.
And do you sell them online, or where are they available?
I tried selling them on eBay, but generally it's all word of mouth now, because then I don't
Wow.
have to cut anybody in.
Cool.
And essentially the prices run from about $275 and up. I did a Wall Street special edition shoe, which has the stock exchange on one side and the bull on the other.
Oh, cool.
And that one went for $1,200.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So it's we're doing well. I can buy Jordans now.
What is your favorite of the ones that you've done? What are some of your favorite themes?
The very favorite one I did is actually the first one I did, which is the Hellboy.
Okay.
And I was really not into it before the movie came out. Mike Mignola's artwork didn't used to speak to me, but then I really got into it through the movie, and really into it as far as recollecting all the comics, back issues and so on. So the first time I ever painted a shoe was this Hellboy sneaker.
And who are your biggest inspirations for artists?
Well, not
I
that
know that's a loaded
yeah,
question.
That's tough. The answers are, as far as comic artists, would be Frank Miller, who I've always been really into. Before 300, really when Ronin came out and
Yeah.
Dark Knight, like the beginning of that. I really look at what's happening in fine art, what's happening in graffiti, what's happening in the comic books, and I sort of meld them all together. And it's a little less academic
Right.
as a result.
And what one piece of advice would you give to anyone who's kind of following a career in the arts?
Always be true to yourself. At the end of the day, people will push you in all kinds of directions. Money will push you in all kinds of directions. But if you don't love what you're doing, and it's 2:30 in the morning, and you're trying to get binders together and finish a shoot for Comic-Con or whatever it is, if you don't have the love, you won't be able to push it through. So
Exactly.
I would say that would be my advice. Just make sure you're doing what you were meant to do. If you don't have joy behind your brush or your screen or whatever it is, don't do that.
Your muse becomes a mule.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time. It was
Great to
really
meet
nice
you.
to meet you.